When you excel here, you have the obligation to excel here. Progress is performance when it counts. Experience the Audi A4. Get an exceptional offer at your local Audi dealer.
For the first time since their son's murder, Seth Rich's parents are talking. What they're saying tonight about the conspiracy theories. A training mission gone wrong. The investigation happening now after a Navy jet crashes into the ocean. And new trouble for United. How a dog with a ticket to Kansas City ended up in Japan.
ABC 7 News at 11 starts now with breaking news.
News that we're following closely out of Florida. That's where the Navy confirms 2 of their pilots have died in a jet crash.
And tonight we're learning these pilots were based out of Virginia. Nancy Chen tracking the latest developments now from the live desk. Nancy.
And Jonathan Allison, that's right. The jet was part of the strike fighter squadron known as the Black Lions, based at Naval Air Station Oceana in Virginia Beach. Tonight, the Navy confirms both pilots on board died, but have not yet released their names. This crash happened late this afternoon during a training mission off the coast of Key West, Florida. What you're looking at here is a picture of the search and rescue efforts after that crash, and a man who lives nearby describing what he heard.
I was sitting in the house. I heard a real weird woof, something that didn't sound normal compared to usual, because we hear the jets all day, every day. I knew something was wrong when I heard it.
One witness reported seeing the plane catch fire in the air. What went wrong, though, is under investigation tonight. At the live desk, Nancy Chen, ABC 7 News.
All right, Nancy, keep us posted. Thank you. Meanwhile, new at 11 tonight, parents speaking out. It's been nearly 2 years since Seth Rich was shot and killed in Northwest D.C. Since then, rumors have swirled about what could have led to the death of this DNC staffer. But tonight, his parents are hoping to put those rumors to rest. Heather Graff live in the Bloomingdale neighborhood with their story tonight. Heather?
Well, Allison, this is the neighborhood where Seth Rich lost his life and where his murder remains unsolved to this day. But tonight's developments involve this 33-page lawsuit against Fox News, along with Fox News reporter Malia Zimmerman and Ed Butowski, who is a frequent network guest.
Since the moment it happened in July of 2016, the murder of DNC staffer Seth Rich has made headlines here and across the country. But now his loved ones are suing over one headline in particular, one they say is inaccurate.
I want the people who started the lies, who are responsible for the lies, held accountable.
Seth's parents filed the lawsuit on Tuesday, and on Wednesday they spoke out about it in an exclusive interview with ABC News. Their son was shot and killed in the Bloomingdale neighborhood of Northwest Washington in what police believe was a botched robbery. But a May 2017 Fox News story linked the 27-year-old's death to a WikiLeaks data dump of 20,000 DNC emails. The story was later retracted. And so the Rich family is suing Fox News, saying the network intentionally exploited the tragedy of Seth's murder through lies, misrepresentations, and half-truths.
This has got to stop. This has got to stop in America, and we're going to try to help stop it.
Now, as for Fox's response to this lawsuit, so far the network has clarified that Butowski is a guest and not a contributor. The network also said they cannot comment until they see the lawsuit. Now, ABC News did reach back out to Fox after speaking to the Rich family, but so far has not been given an additional response. Live tonight in Northwest Washington, Heather Graff, ABC 7 News.
Heather, thank you very much. And you can see that full interview on Good Morning America tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. right here on ABC 7.
There were some dramatic moments on the Potomac River. A high school rowing team pulled from the very frigid water after their skiff overturned right near Georgetown. Tom Rousey's been following the story since it broke. He joins us live along the water with an update for us tonight. And Tom, it was freezing out there today.
And not only was it freezing, Jonathan, but the wind was very strong. Even at this hour, if you look behind me here, you can see those boats going up and down. The Potomac is not still right now, but it was even worse when this happened.
We got the call at 5:13.
At the time Bishop O'Connell High's girls rowing team was out on the river, winds were in the 20s with gusts hitting nearly 40 miles an hour. Not only did this rowing skiff overturn with 9 people on it, what's called the chase boat also overturned with 5 people on board. In this D.C. Fire and EMS video, you can see them towing it.
Our EMS evaluated all 14. 4 were transported to the hospital in good condition.
Fortunately, they weren't in the water very long thanks to good Samaritans, including this river taxi that pulled 4 people out.
It is fortunate. It could have been much worse. People could have gone under.
Off camera, one parent told us she questioned why the girls were out there at all in such rough conditions. D.C. Fire has this advice for everyone in the future.
It's really a matter of common sense. If things are bad out there, avoid putting yourself in a dangerous situation.
And you see the Kennedy Center behind me here. Where this happened wasn't far from there. Now, tonight we've been trying to get a hold of folks from Bishop O'Connell High School in Arlington to ask them why the girls were out there earlier today, but so far we've been unsuccessful. Reporting live tonight along the Potomac in Northwest, I'm Tom Rousey, ABC 7 News.
Okay, Tom, thank you. And new tonight, it is official. Toys R Us could soon be a thing of the past. The toy store chain telling employees today it plans to sell or close all of its U.S. stores. There are about 800 stores left, 33,000 employees. And Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer is calling on the company to cash out any unused gift cards before closing. Right now, Toys R Us is accepting those cards, but it's unclear what would happen after the stores close down.
Well, good evening, everybody. Outside tonight, we are dry. We're not dealing with any rain or any snow, but we are still dealing with the wind. Right now, it depends on where you are, but some of our higher areas have those winds still between 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts of wind right now at 24 in D.C., but a gust of 31 miles per hour currently around Winchester, Hagerstown at 29, Frederick with a 28 mile per hour gust. Other places a little bit farther off to the south, not quite as windy, so it really depends on where you are. But overnight, 25 to 32, wind chills again into the teens and 20s. We'll let you know about the winds, talk about the weekend, and our next weather maker in sight. We're still tracking it. We'll see you in a few minutes.
We'll see you then, Bill. Thank you. And developing now, a murder mystery in Maryland. A body found in a burning car across the street from a middle school. The gruesome discovery made along Wisteria Drive in Germantown. Stephen Cheetah has the latest developments tonight.
The call came in early this morning. A passerby spotted flames. The firefighters found a car burning just off the main road. Inside, a charred body.
When they said Germantown, I was shocked because you never hear about things like that here.
In Germantown, residents stunned by the grisly discovery on the edge of a residential neighborhood.
I guess I'll look just to see if anyone that I know of is missing or unaccounted for.
Tonight, police say they can't be specific about the gender. However, police sources tell ABC 7 the victim appears to be female. The quest now for identification and the cause of death.
I hope they find out who she is, first of all, but also find out who's responsible, because that's really bad.
Still bits of evidence here at the scene where that car and the body were discovered, such as this piece of a bumper indicating the vehicle was a Honda Accord. Now, as this investigation continues, police are asking anyone who may know anything to please help them solve this mystery. Reporting live, Stephen Cheetah, ABC 7 News.
Stephen, thanks. Now to that massive movement by students from coast to coast, thousands walking out of class today to pressure lawmakers to pass stricter gun laws. This is all in the wake of last month's school shooting in Florida. In the district today, many started their